Watch this.
Good evening, Interworld. Sergeant Slack here from Banana Bun Productions, welcoming you back to this, the BBP recap for June 2013. That's right, it's June already, and boy is it hot. We're in the middle of a heat wave here in the UK. It's been the hottest it's been since 2006, I think. And consequently, with my computer running away and kicking out a nice 60 degrees heat, it's been running at a steady 33 degrees centigrade in here, and that's 24 hours a day. I'm treated to this as soon as I get up, and it lasts all day long. So it's even at 3 in the morning, it's still 33 degrees here in my room. So it has been warm. Personally, I've got a bit of issue with hay fever as well, so you may notice the videos for June have been a little bit snurchier than usual. And yeah, that's down to my hay fever. I have hay fever. I'm not going to stop recording videos just because I'm snotty, because, well, I'd have to give up like half the year of content, and I'm not going to do that. And you guys wouldn't want me to do that, would you? So June has been a busy old month. I played a gig with my reggae band Small Axe down at the Bath Commedia Club. It was really good. We pretty much sold out, which is nice. It's nice to go out and play a big venue like that and sell it out. So also in June, been out playing at Totterdown Music Festival out in Bristol. That was nice. It was a couple of flatbeds. They managed to shut a road in Bristol outside the Oxford pub in Bedminster. Well, it's Totterdown really, isn't it? It's Totterdown Music Festival, Slack. Managed to shut a road up in Totterdown, get a couple of flatbeds across there, had the bands on there, playing out there. It was nice. Of course, it was nice and sunny. It was a good excuse to get out of my room, out of the 33 degree heat, because it's not too bad. It's not too bad when I'm not recording. When I'm editing and things, I can have the fan on, and the fan does really help. It really cools things down a bit, but I can't have the fan on for audio reasons. I can't have my mic on and the fan on at the same time, so I just have to sit here and sweat when I'm recording things. But it's nice to have a summer. So around the site, Google have been messing with YouTube again. This is what I said. This is the harbinger of things to come that came with the big rebranding that Google did a while ago. So now the channel page has changed, and now looks like that. All of my branding has disappeared, basically. We just have this tiny little banner up here that I'm allowed to brand on. So I've added a little bit more branding to other areas, thumbnails, things like that, to just sort of communicate the brand across a little bit more, since I've been stripped of my hard-fought partner background. And yeah, it's a shame to see it go, because I mean, I'm relatively new to this whole YouTube thing, and it was nice to have that thing where I could put my own personal touch on it, and I could have my like links in the header and all that kind of stuff. That's all gone. It's all gone. Google have seen fit to do away with it, and now it is no more, which is a shame, because I really like that. And we're now in full-on YouTube mobile, which is where Google are going. It's where the whole internet's going, and that's a shame, because I'm a PC user. I'm a computer user. I like to sit down at my computer and do my things, and now it's really awkward to do those things because it's all designed for people on handheld devices, little mobile things and tablets and stuff like that, and it impedes the functionality massively, and we're not going to see how bad that is until a couple of months down the line. I mean, Google are always messing with the site, they're always changing things, but this is a major change, and this is a major push towards mobile, and this is the way that Google and the internet is going to go. And I'm wondering if they're pushing it this way so it's all nice and ready and streamlined for Google Glass. But it's going on, and it's a mobile site, and now we've got to deal with that. And we've got to deal with the fact that we haven't got our partner headers anymore, which is a shame, because I like those. So it's been lovely and sunny. We've had a massive heat wave, the first in 6 years, and it's nice. We're actually having a summer. Usually in the UK for the past few years, it's been, sorry, I'm British, we talk about the weather. It's because it actually affects our day here. Like out in California, hot and sunny. Florida, hot and sunny. You know what the weather's going to be like. This is why British people, you know, the cliche is we talk about the weather, because it makes a difference. And it can rain in the middle of summer. We've had about 2 or 3 weeks of nice sunshine in the summer, and it wasn't like that back in my day when I was a kid and everything, where we had long summers that stretched on for hours and hours and days and weeks and months and years. But no, seriously, we haven't had a proper summer for ages, so it's nice. I'm hoping it continues on up until August, and the 33 degree here is killing me though. So around the channel, I've been doing a few new things. I've been sorting out all my branding and stuff like that. I've got my new partner banner, which I get now instead of a header. My banner's up and up to speed. That's all done and nicely linked in. So you can see that, youtube.com/bananabomprods, but then you probably already know that if you're watching one of my videos. But hey, you can't get past without a shameless plug, man. It's got to be done. So that happened. Redo all my branding for all that kind of stuff. My face is now up on there so you can see what I look like. Even if you don't watch one of my vlog videos, then you know what's going on. So around the channel, I've been doing a couple of new things. A lot more WoW. I'm trying to get a bit more back into WoW, but summer's really busy for me. It's the prime time for gigs, for festivals, for that kind of stuff. A lot of traveling, a lot of time away from home, and for those of you that don't know, the gig tends to go like, you got to be there about 4 hours before you play to do a sound check. So you get there, you do your sound check, and then there's 3 hours where you do nothing. Then you just kind of sit around. Then you do the gig, and then there's a couple of hours where you sit around after the gig waiting for the gig to finish, because then you've got to pack all the gear away and you've got to get all the gear back in the van. You've got to get the van back to Bristol. Yeah, that takes up a lot of time, so I haven't had the time to play WoW, but I've managed to squeeze some in. And shout out to my new series, Story Time. Ooh, which is going to be just there. Story Time is where I take a little bit more time in World of Warcraft. We do the lore a little bit more. We do the quest, the new quest that we're adding in patch 5.3, getting up to speed on that and all the lore behind there. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. I got a little bit too into it and started doing voices for the characters and things, and I quite like it. So I think that's going to be a thing that I'm going to do when the time is right. We're going to do that. We're going to do a bit more voices, get that kind of stuff going, because I really enjoyed making those videos. And yeah, check out the Storytime videos. I think there's 4 of them so far. Check out that and see what the story is, especially if you just blew through all that WoW content just to get on to getting your gear and stuff like that. Go check them out, man. You might learn something about the lore of WoW. So video of the month is going to be SimCity episode 14. Boom, pop that up there. And this is the one where I get the best achievement in the entire game of SimCity, which is worst mayor ever. That's right, that's me, Sergeant Slack, worst mayor ever. So it was kind of fun getting that achievement. It's nice when the game throws something little, I mean, because it's the little things that make SimCity, and SimCity is a really good game. The first 10 hours play really well, and after that it's more about tweaking, the pace slows down. It's about making sure, it's just tweaking the little things, getting your city running really well, really efficiently. And yeah, I stuffed up a little bit. I got my housing all over the place. I over leveraged myself on loans, and I had to shut a load of services down, and that smagged off everyone who lived in the city. So yeah, worst mayor ever, Sergeant Slack. Woohoo! Yeah, good stuff. So this is Sergeant Slack from Banana Bomb Productions saying thanks very much for joining me for this, the BBP recap for June 2013. How was your June? Let me know down in the comment section. Let me know what you've been up to, if you've been doing anything. Let me know if you've had the best summer in 6 or 7 years that you've actually had. If you've had a heat wave, what temperatures your computer room's been running at. And I'll catch you next time. Ta-ra. I'm wondering if... Oh, shut up. It's not even... My phone thinks it's 2 AM. It's not. 2 PM.